Hello, my name is Umar Siddiqui. I work in the microbiology department at Burton Queen's Hospital, which is part of the Coventry and Warwick Pathology Services Network. My current job role is biomedical scientist in clinical microbiology. So, my job basically involves setting up and reading the results of various diagnostic tests that help in determining an infectious cause of disease, or where there is clear infection present to determine the nature of that infection, and where appropriate to carry out further tests that enable clinicians to decide what antibiotics to use. I love my job because I feel that I'm genuinely providing help to patients in getting better. The job is varied and interesting and provides a great scope for learning new skills and is still very hands-on. There is also scope for training and continual professional development. The field in which I work is always expanding to incorporate new methods and technology, and I love reading about the research that is being conducted across the world in the field of clinical microbiology. At school, I loved studying biology and chemistry, and this interest has continued with my job. It's wonderful to think that the basic concepts I learned from my GCSEs still have the same application in the work that I do. I would say out of all the subjects I studied at school and college, the three most important ones that help me in my current job are chemistry, biology, and IT. Had it not been for chemistry and biology, I probably wouldn't have had that thorough scientific grounding and understanding of concepts as varied as genetics, cell biology, human anatomy and physiology, and biochemistry. IT has also proved useful because a lot of my job involves data input. My time at university was spent in studying actual microbiology, and this helped me further understand the way in which microorganisms cause disease and also how these diseases can be cured or prevented. I learned about concepts such as pathogenicity, which on a basic level is how dangerous a microorganism can be to a human. And I also learned some immunology, which is the study of how the human body strives to fight off infection. Prior to my job in microbiology, I had a number of part-time jobs during the summer holidays. These were largely based in factories or production lines, and even though they had no direct relationship to the job that I do now, they did familiarize me with the world of work and working as part of a team. I would say the one thing that I'm most proud of in my job is getting my master's qualification in biomedical science, whilst I was still a trainee. This job provides a lot of opportunity for further learning and development, and I'm happy that I was able to take one such opportunity when it was given to me to advance in my field. The three pieces of advice I would give anyone interested in working in this job or industry is, number one, remember that the work you do and the impact that it has, not just at a local or community level, but on a wider scale. We biomedical scientists form part of a much larger global community that is vital in disease control and prevention. Number two, always keep learning. This field, like so many others in pathology, is always changing and developing. There are new and evolving diseases, and as such, our approach to diagnosing and treating them and preventing them has to evolve as well. And number three, always ask questions and communicate your concerns or ideas. Microbiology is very much teamwork, and I'm fortunate to be surrounded by experienced and competent scientists. Together we have a vast amount of knowledge, and it always helps to ask others for advice and assistance. The advice I would give to anyone who is just starting out on this career is learn the whole field. In microbiology, we have different grades of staff. Some of the lower grades carry out day-to-day tasks such as media preparation, sterilization, and data entry. As a BMS, I think it's important to not only know your job, but also theirs. I think basically what I'm saying here is understand the basics first, and then the later higher level learning will make more sense. I think the best advice I got as far as this job is concerned is from my old manager at Derby. He said, above all else, people depend on us to provide a specialised service rooted in a defined set of skills and knowledge. Know what you're doing and why you're doing it, and also know that microbiology only forms part of the patient's pathway towards getting better. Anyway, thanks for listening, and for any information on becoming a biomedical scientist, I would definitely recommend the Institute of Biomedical Science website, or www.ibms.org. Thanks for listening.